that we are praying for those that are sick, shut in, not feeling well. We're in the cold flu season. Sometimes you just wake up feeling bad. You can't put your finger on it. You may feel run down and tired. Sometimes that's a lot of what we are. We're run down and tired, and our resistance are low. And you can go to the doctor. It's not a pill for some things. Sometimes you just need to take a nap. We're too busy. Sometimes see, there's a tuberculosis, there's a TB, then there's another TB. Too busy. So just sit down and rest, and when you begin to eat right, stop eating so many nuggets. And those meals that they said will make you happy. Y'all better help me. But we do thank God for all things, isn't that right? We are praying for every situation. We've noticed over across the country, the snowstorms, winter storms, across even in our hemisphere, we've seen so many different catastrophes, cyclones, earthquakes, and this, that, and the other. We have to pray for people. Because if we don't pray for them, when that trouble comes on us, God will help you. Whatever you sow, you shall also reap. And if you want somebody to pray for you, you need to be praying for someone. What does it cost you to just speak to the Master on behalf of someone? We're not asking you to climb Mount Everest. It's something simple. When you wake up in the morning, the first thing you ought to say is, thank you, Lord. Before you go to bed at night, you ought to say, thank you, Jesus. Just something simple. It doesn't have to be elaborate. You don't have to know Greek and Hebrew and homiletics. All you need to know is to get on your knees and thank the Lord for all He's done for you. The things you've seen, the things you haven't seen. Those are the things you haven't seen are the things you ought to really be thankful for, because He passed something by your mouth last night. And another thing we need to pray for, the Bible, Jesus said, pray for your enemies. There's a wave of church burnings in East Texas right now. Anybody know about it? 9 churches have been burned this year. And we need to be praying. See, the minds of men are confused. A professor in Huntsville, Alabama, shot the professors of the department because she didn't get tenure. Now, when a Harvard-trained professor is acting up, what about Pookie? See, Pookie's already tripping. Now they're tripping in the university. They're tripping in the Congress. They're tripping on, y'all not hearing me. The Iranians delivered a punch this week. They said that they are now nuclear. How many know that? They said we are nuclear. In other words, we are ready. They said, Sam, get your hand out of our business. The world is in a bad situation. But God's people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. We are keeping up who? Well, I'm not going to go there. We're keeping up with the wrong things. If I ask you about Little Bow Wow, I think that's his name. You can tell me what size his wheels are, his Escalade. You can tell me how his crib is laid out. But if I ask you something that pertains to your life, so today we want us to be mindful. We need to educate ourselves on what's going on around us. We do take security very seriously. Sometimes I joke about the ropes that we put up, but I'm saying that in a light manner. I'm serious about the ropes. It gives me just a split second. I'm not Jesse James or Bat Masterson. I'm not Wide Earth or none of them. But it gives me a split second. Y'all need to stop being so religious and get real. We are living in perilous times, dangerous times. People people are doing things that don't make sense. You're walking into church. Well, the church fires, the 9 church fires, there's a certain pattern that they're doing. They'll set the fires in the pulpits. Y'all not hear me, are you? See, we're on the internet and Twitter and Facebook and all over, just friends all over the world. You never know who you're offending in your preaching. You hear me? And you never know who's going to assign to you that God told them to come do something about you. All right. All right? So security is a serious thing with me. And I do watch everything. I'm not going to put up a dummy camera. Everything we have here is real. Our security system is real. And one of the churches had a dummy camera. Well, dummy cameras are for dummies. Somebody need to tell Walmart to get rid of those dummy cameras, man. Walmart has dummy cameras. But I'm not going to release all their information because they probably want y'all to still think that it's really a policeman in there. I'm going to leave that alone. But I want the bad guy to know we have a policeman in here. We have security in here. I'm letting the word out. Don't ADT warn you that this place is protected? All right. That's the only warning you're going to get. What I want you to do now, because my heart is really geared toward God's people. And when God speaks to me about a thing, I move upon it. All I do is make requests to the congregation, just tell you what God is saying. And the main thing I want to do is to encourage you to continue to give. Our food program is really it's taking off to another level. And I want you to be aware of that. And people are in need. The food banks are running short. But we want to, each time someone put their name on our list, we want to accommodate them. I feel like if God bring them to us, God will provide for us. Y'all not hearing me? I don't think God